Hey man, that's what I be doing in here when I'm that's just what I be doing.
What if she had a mission to infiltrate this strip club so her father can burn it down to the ground? Her mission was to infiltrate and find out who the heavy hitters are in this organization. See, her father is a known OG, and he don't like the fact that women been coming up missing and end up dead lately. So he want to get to the bottom of what's going on. So he sent his daughter on a mission to infiltrate the strip club and find out who the heavy hitters are and who's responsible for these bodies dropping.
Fuck out of here.
See, she's trained for this, and this is her first mission. The only thing is, the mother do not know about what's going on between the father and the daughter. The argument at the beginning of the movie was a fake put together argument to fool the mother so it can make it seem like she joined the strip club out of anger and frustration of being kicked out, rather than the mother accusing the father and finding out that he put her up to going into the strip club for infiltration.
Man, get the fuck
So
out
the
of here.
father is not really kicking her out. She has a place that he's paying for right now. Next, he hooked her up with a job where all these strippers supposedly come to get their shoes. Even at the end of the movie, the same place, strippers came to try on their shoes. This was like a famous place for strippers to come to. She didn't know who they would be, but when they was telling her about the strip club, that was her invitation to start the
I
infiltration.
see the bullshit.
So she's not there to be a dancer. She's there to be a spy and find out who the heavy hitters are. She found out who he is, but she still don't know who is the woman or women that's abusing these women and leaving them high and dry, left for dead. This is the woman who she was looking for, but she still didn't know that that was the woman. So she had to bring in more help. And that's when she brought in the cousin. The cousin was more weak and easy to influence and manipulate, so it would work perfect. So what she do, she brings her into the business, but this is temporary, not longevity. She's only doing this to catch the woman or women that's abusing these women and leaving them for dead. And while they talking, the woman who she's looking for already have her eyes locked in on her cousin because she can smell the weakest link from a mile away. And now she's the target. As time went by, she finally found out who the woman was that was abusing these women and leaving them for dead, that was using these women and leaving them high and dry. But there was one problem. Her cousin is now sucked into the game deep, and her whole life is falling apart. And if she don't save her and be by her side, she's going to become a victim just like the rest of the women they found. So it's up to her to save her cousin because this was supposed to be temporary. See, she was using her cousin to get to this woman, but now she know who the woman is. It's just a matter of time before this woman takes her cousin down, just like she did the rest of these women. See, she was supposed to have been gave the signal to burn this place down, but she can't because her cousin is trapped. She's trapped in the influence of being around the wrong person at the wrong time. So she can't do nothing until her cousin completely abandons this place. Until then, she has to protect her cousin at all costs. But unfortunately, her persuasion is not enough to steer her cousin on the right path. Notice Diamond is not drunk. She's not dressed inappropriately. She's very disciplined in this matter. There's a difference between her and her cousin. She works at the same strip club, but you can barely even tell because how she carries herself. That's because this is a mission. This is not her real life. So she know how to separate the two. Once that incident had happened to her cousin, she was completely out the game. Now that her cousin is completely out the game, her real side came out. This is the real her. After she defeated her and left, the place was destroyed. This happened immediately right after she left. But that was the mission, to find the woman that was abusing and using and manipulating these young women and taking their money and leaving them high and dry and left for dead. Once she finished her mission, then they completely destroyed the place. It never was about him owing money because he wasn't going to pay anyway. Notice after every scene you see her in, you see him getting roughed up. You see them, you see her. In this scene, she's dropping off her kid. Next scene is him being bullied by the same man. But I ain't gonna show it because TikTok be tripping. At the end of the day, never mess with the OGs. Especially they daughters.